That's what I meant. Lamau forgot the name. Nice thing about Sword and Shield is that it's not skill hungry. You're right, but it gets complicated. It gets very complicated. Guilty Gear, but I'm down learning Blaze Blue too. I can help with Guilty Gear to an extent. To an extent. All right, let's go all the way back. And let's go buy us a Sword and Shield. Oh. Let's do it. All right. Bounty's been posted. Dude, I suppose I should go get that out of the way so it's out of my face with the exclamation mark. Hello. All right. Add-ons. Don't care. That was easy. Quick check. In and out. Change equipment. Sword and Shield. I have one. I have one. Yep, bot. You're correct. I thought I had a deal set up to fix that problem, but apparently not. Manage loadout. I don't have one. All right. I don't care. Where did it? There it is. Sword and Shield. Adorable. We're gonna put on Hope. No. Hope. Hope. I have a lot of hope for this. I really do. And Hope. Talisman. Focus. Yeah. Just get rid of it. Don't need it. Can I get? I cannot. Beans. I guess we need to. Let's go make a sword. Come on.
Hey.
John Dark Souls. Oh no. Yeah. So here's the expedition tree. There's Chata. Can I just have like bone? Bone works. Yeah. Let's just do that. What's the metal one look like? Or tree? Guard. Okay. Now let's do bone.
Look good.
That way then I have
Alrighty.
enough. I've been busy making a bow set and Rise, and the talismans I need is impossible because it's MG. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Scarecrow.
Perfect.
It's all good. Yeah, we don't need the great sword for this.
Now
All right.
That's a good choice.
Let us start out with the beginning. In the beginning. In the beginning. All right. Let me see here. Need to make a new page. Oops. There we go. And rename. Sword. Oops. Let's just do SNS. Notes. Oh boy. And it is currently 7/10/2026. Here we go. How fun is it going to be doing this one? Need a bow. Dude. Ugh. Need a berserk 2. It's 2/2/1 slot. Glad my country contributed to some memes. All right. There's a lot of extra moves to this. That's different. Okay. Oh, where should I put this? We're gonna put it down here, actually. We're gonna cover up Discord. Discord's not needed right now. All right. Honestly? This is gonna be a lot. What is that? Oh my god. Use, okay, block and use item, which I still love that. Lateral slash. Oh man. Okay. let's break it down like this. Need you heavy bow gun. I am seriously considering that as like the final group of weapons, because I'll do just bow gun in general. Because light and heavy, there isn't really. There are differences. There are, but ultimately it's the same package where it's a gun and you shoot things. So, which worship moveset I may have in Tri-SNS. Yeah. My brain is so blue right now. What is the? Oh, so you can pick. All right, we need to break it off here. We need to figure out what the difference is. Hello, Darren. SNS is definitely rushed on character because it's silly mix-ups. Yes. Log out a kick. We need to sign back in. Oh, did it fix itself? No. No, it is not. All right, well, let me go back into settings and see if I can. Okay, the kick thing. Yes. I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot of troubleshooting happening right now. I'm just gonna hope it's working. All right, back to what we were doing. All right, so with Sword and Shield, let's break it up. So we know that there's triangle attacks, there's circle attacks, right? All right, so just to make things easy, right, we're gonna break it off because shield has things. I don't think there's any like counter stuff to Sword and Shield either. Hold on, I want to see what this wound has. Okay, there's a lot of shit. There are a lot of things that we could do with that. Okay, so triangle attacks. Yeah. Okay, so triangle attacks is just simple. So chop, slash, diagonal chop. That's it. So triangle is raw triangle is just a simple 4-hit. That's it. Okay. Got it. Okay, and then circle. This is gonna be a rough one. All right. So circle, there isn't, wait, lateral slash. 3-hit combo, okay. Oh yeah. Easy, right? Totally. You gotta be freaking kidding me right now. Passing my shit back and forth here. All right. So triangle is 4-hit combo, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle. Triangle can just go. I gotta figure it out. That's all we need to do is just sit there and mash between the three. I think we are back up and rolling. I think we're all good. I think it's fixed. Looks like it's fixed. All right. We're all set up. Now that my one chat thing. Oh, no. Major outage still. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. All right. Back to the fun at hand. So, triangle. Simple 4-hit combo. Circle, 3-hit combo. Okay. You have shield attack. There's a lot of moves from different points here, so you kind of just activate certain things. So shield attack is left stick. That's crazy. The stun damage is crazy. Okay, so if you do, whoops, L stick. Actually, you just do L stick. L stick and circle gives us stun combo. Easy. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. All right. Beautiful. Okay, what was the next thing that we have? So just sitting here, you have sliding swipe, right? Guard swipe, rising slash. Rising slash is not here. Slowly inch forward with it. That's kind of cool. Told you it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it's, well, it's gonna be the hard part about this for me is figuring out what exactly I need. But I suppose it literally just is like this. It's the Swiss Army knife of Monster Hunter. Like there's there's nothing else to say. Adding too much just muddies the water. So, let me see here. We have triangle and circle, right? Triangle plus circle. Okay. And that gives us advancing slash. Okay, now hold on here. It's just advancing slash. What else does it give? And round slash. So advancing, round slash, and that's it. So that's a 2-hit combo. 2-hit combo with like, hold on. Did advancing slash give us? Most of the thing depends on your position. I don't. You say that, but positioning's really weird in Monster Hunter because in typical games, right? How should I say this? Guilty Gear actually is a really good example. Guilty Gear has slash, the slash button, okay? Slash has 2 modes. There's close slash and far slash. They are different moves, okay? In order for you to access one or the other slash, it is dependent on your distance from your opponent, okay? So I play Biken, right? If I'm close, my combo is close slash into 2S, into 236K, and then just a whole bunch of other shit happens, right? Or I can do close slash into 236K, right? Hit up to Tommy Matt. And then for far slash, what I could do is I could do far slash into 41236 Hibari, or slash Hibari, or I could do 41 or core circle forward heavy Hibari. I'm tickling your mind so you get them juices flowing. Good luck. But with the positioning in Monster Hunter, I think it has more so due to a current situation. It has more so to do with your current situation rather than the position itself. Because in a fighting game, the position that you have, or even in like League of Legends and stuff, right? The position that you have is primarily based off of a single target, okay? In Monster Hunter, that whole idea kind of leaves the window because your monster is not one target. Your monster has a tail target, it's got feet target, it's got wings, arms, head, chest, back, all that sort of stuff, right? And so the position is literally like, I'm at tail position, right? And I think it's got a lot more to do with your current circumstance rather than like a position. Yes. Yes, I'm sadly like level 250 or 300 in League of Legends, so it'll pop out every now and again, right? Hi, I play Yorick. I play Yorick and Acel. So yeah, with Sword and Shield, right? There's moves that you have that allow you to do certain things. I wanted to see if there's charging chop. Well, now hold on a minute. Okay, so if I do triangle and square, right? I can either do round slash or charging chop. Got it. Not only have you mentioned the factor in hit zones, yes, that's the other thing too. Fighting games, you don't have that, right? fighting games, you don't have hit zones, right? You do have scrambles. You can kind of consider them scrambles, where it's like, if you're fighting a grappler, right? A grappler is going to have very specific hitboxes for their moves. Same with zoners. Will have very specific hitbox with their moves, and so you could do like a low profile to go underneath the projectile, right? You could maybe the grapplers, you know, for like Zangief, I think one of his counter moves leaves a very wide open triangle, but his feet are exposed. So if you could actually hit his toes, then that's different, right? But again, you're dealing with one specific target there. If you make contact with a target, you deal damage. Okay, this one's it's just a bit different. And so you're more so picking and choosing your moves based off of your current situation for specific outcomes. I needed to change this. 2-hit combo. That's you either do, what was it? It was a, hold on. Advancing slash into biddly diddly duck. Advancing slash into, was it roundhouse? Roundhouse. Round slash. Into round slash. I think for Monster Hunter, a better game to use for its like idea would be a lot more like Tekken. Tekken's got a lot of absolutely devious amount of like crazy shit to do, and a lot of that all is dependent on the position that your opponent is in or position you're in. So like, for example, right, if your opponent is on the ground, face up, feet towards you, your choices of moves, your options of moves that are beneficial versus maybe like combo ending and stuff like that are going to change. Or if maybe it's a deal where you're behind them and they're standing, well, there's another deal. If they're crouching, that's another thing, right? My favorite way to avoid mid projectile is by hitting a down forward, aka quick low kick. It's not always a thing in if you're going into Guilty Gear. Not always there. Depends on the character. But yeah, like I think it's like pure relation, right? Monster Hunter is more, I think, more similar to Tekken in the options slash reactions that you have to worry about and consider. It's very, 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 very weird. So, okay, I needed to look at this one here. So it's advancing slash, charge chop. That's what it was. And we're just gonna put down hold. I can already feel this video is gonna get freaking long. We will be going over play styles with this weapon because it's a jack of all trades. We will be going over it, and what I mean by that is this weapon can perform not only cutting, right? You can also build pretty heavily into say, like, stun damage, right? You can build really heavily into elemental. You can do it into raw and all that sort of stuff. There's so many ways to play sword and shield that it's going to get disgusting. We're going to spend probably 2 days on the skill part of this. You say it's not very skill heavy. I think you're right, but wrong at the same time. It's going to be fun. Okay, so that's done. We have shield attack, which I have as stun combo. That's correct. So the next thing we have is shield up attacks, which is weird. That's what I mean. Yeah, you can play support. Yep. And that's one playstyle I actually want to dive into, is the support playstyle, because I think Monster Hunter has a really good set of connections to MMOs. But the thing is Monster Hunter doesn't have a designated DPS deal. It doesn't have a designated tank deal. It doesn't have a designated support thing. Like when you get a party, you don't have to have 2 DPS, 1 tank, 1 support, or something like that, right? But it allows you to still play out those fantasies with whatever weapons you're using. So like if you're more of a DPS style person, I would assume something like a dual blades or something like a longsword or something like, or if you're heavy DPS, right? Something like, long story short is it has the fantasies of MMORPG classes, okay? but it doesn't restrict you into the specific dynamics that those roles have. So you can play whatever role you want, right? Without the demand of you playing that role. You can do it, you don't have to. That's sort of, that more so how it boils down. All right, so next up is we have shield. Really quick, do I have to have my shield up to...
Eliminating.
Yes. So you have to have shield up to... That's an interesting thing, because I didn't think that was a thing before. You need... shield up to use items. Because I thought before you didn't have to do that, but I'm old Monster Hunter guy. Next is shield attacks. So shield attacks, from what I can tell right now, right, is it's just a set of options. It's just a set of options that you have from shield. So shield attacks, why does no pet plus do this? It's 3 options from block. I don't know. Yeah, let's just do that from block. Fantastic. I'm curious. Okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense. All right, so triangle, simple 4-hit combo. Circle attack, a 3-hit combo. Left stick and circle gives us the stun combo, which is cool. Oh, that's right. We have backstep too. I should put that in here as its own separate thing, honestly. So we're gonna call this 2 circle. Yes. 2 circle. Backdash into, do I have to take the leap? I think I might have to take the leap. So if I make contact, I have to take the leap. This is a whole bunch of... Okay, so it's a dodging thing. Oh, wait, now hold on here. Okay, so I think it's just... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. What if I do this? Oh, so if I miss, right? Okay, so let's say I do this. Oh, this sucks. Backdash into... I don't backdash into, I don't know, rushdown, I think that's what we'll call it. Into rushdown. If hit, then jump. If no hit, then flurry, I guess. I think that's the best way to put it. And it really does seem like we have a whole bunch of chop, back. Okay. So then if I do this, maybe come here, do this, and then falling bash. The amount of stun on this weapon is crazy, because that attack right there, I don't know if you guys noticed it, can add, you know, it It engaged hit stun, and hit stun you'll find a lot on things like the hammer for offset attacks. You'll also find it on Lance's, you know, full retribution deal. You'll also see it on great sword attack, like full charge great sword attacks when it makes contact. That's a high weight attack. Okay, that's a high weight multiplier attack. And it that's ridiculous to me. Oh, you can get the thing in it. That's cool. So this one you need to do upward swing. And then you can get that in. Holy crap. And then I guess when we get into the air, you have stun, multi-hit, right? Did we have, hold on. Oops. Oh, wait, could we, hold on. And single hit, okay. Don't worry. Really quick too, while it's getting brought up here, right? Or while we're going through this, there will be a posting of the notes that we have for all of our streams on Fridays in the Discord. So if you want, !Discord on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, right? If you want to catch up or see if there's anything that you want to have, like, or something you want to discuss more, or something you want to elaborate on, or maybe you have a different idea or a take on it, right? By all means, please do so. Okay. What were my shield up to use items? Shield attacks. Okay, I said 3 options from block. I think I'm wrong. Oh, no, it is 3. So, triangle to slide, guard slash, which is a block? Okay. 3 options from block, which is, shoot, what was it? Sliding swipe. Shield swipe? Yes, shield swipe. And then what was the last one? It was rising slash. Uppercut. Cool. That's disgusting. Okay. Who's ready to go beat up a frog? Who's ready to go bully the local fauna? Let's do it. Oh boy. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. There we go. Okay. Let's do this. Yes, move to base camp. I wonder if I should switch. You know what? Really quick.
Hey.
I'm just gonna upgrade the Chada. Okay, let's upgrade critical. What are the skills on the? Hold on. Chada's gonna have to wait till after the break here. What are the skills on this thing? What the hell? Speed sharpening and critical eye. Okay. Master's touch and critical element. Okay. Guard. Gotcha. Guard. So we're just saying tank on this one. We're gonna tank with these weapons. Offensive guard. We know how that works. Guard and offense. Okay. Offensive guard. A good chunk of offensive guard in the middle tree. Just a lot of like defense orientated stuff. Interesting. Guardian Arkveld is guard. Arkveld is guard. Cool. Stamina thief and attack boost. Offensive guard. critical draw. It's very interesting because like I didn't expect it to give us any sort of like support style stuff, but it is very much leaning to either you're gonna focus on just beating the shit out of this thing, or you're gonna favor defense more. And it is literally just a whole bunch of guard, no guard up or anything. Okay, punishing draw and critical draw, and that's a poison one. I might use this. Critical element. That's a good amount of affinity on that. Critical status to poison up. I think the Gisperos one provides better. Punishing draw I don't care for, because I don't see a need to ever put a weapon away. Or these light weapons, I don't ever see a need to put them away. Critical element. Critical draw, offensive guard. Interesting. Guard up. White Flame Torrent. That's a weird skill. Basically, it says whenever you attack enough time, or whenever you attack, there's a chance to, like, basically ignite a fire. Right? So it's a weird one. This is also a weird one. It's a fan and a bajangle. Interesting. Slick Blade, critical element. Seregios for the blade skill honing. This one I'm also curious on too. I think this one would be a really good option. Narrowly evading a monster's attacks. I think Seregios probably works the best with things like bow would work well with it. Long sword, dual blades. I think those would work really well with this weapon. Just because evasion's kind of the natural part of their kit, and you're always looking to kind of evade correctly, so to speak. So, we need to upgrade this. Yes. All right. So that's upgraded. Interesting stuff. We're gonna have a really interesting time building this sort of deal. But all right, ads coming up here. We are gonna take a 2.5 minute break. All right. I'm gonna go find some good old food, all right? And I'll be right back. All right, who's ready to go beat up a frog? Alma. Yes. No, what am I doing? Oh, all the way down here. It's frog beating time. Where am I at with battery here now? 2? Okay. All right. So we have some basic stuff down on the notes, right? Let's go see if there's some just natural understanding here. Beep. Beep. Ah. No, what are you doing? Get down. Nope. Secret, let's go. Ride! Let's switch weapons here really quick. Do the Stamina Thief one. Okay. Dismount attack. Let's try it. Okay. Oop. Hey. Oh. No. Okay, get out. Everybody needs to freaking chill, please. Have fun. Oh, I did the wrong attack. Oh, shit. Yeah, I need this one. And then plunging thrust? No, he backed up too far. And we have a new one. Okay, this is not fair. Ah! Absolutely not. Don't even think about trying. Oh, there's a counter. Okay, here's the power clash. I need it. Okay. There we go. Hey, guess what? Jumping attack again. Have fun. Can I have another one? I can. No, you don't. Just stop what you're doing. All right, new problem. I don't have enough sharpness. Fixed. Ain't too bad. Yeah, let's switch to the other weapon here. Okay. As far as like some of the gun lance that we tried doing earlier, this is not bad. This is a bit easier. My brain is like still trying to remember all the pathways that we could take down to certain lines, but there's basically like this little blender thing that you could, for like a combo, you can sit in. How do I want to do this? Probably do. No, not a good idea. So if I do nuts, I don't think there's any sort of like. All right, Brock down. Brock down, easy peasy. So we need to go back to the training room because I was under the impression that there was no countering with this weapon, but obviously I was freaking wrong because I think I saw a counter option on that. But that's easy. We can just go set up the punching bag thing to do a strike, a weak one, because we're small baby shield. Not big shield. We're small baby shield. And then we can actually take a look and see what this countering really does. Even if there is a counter, right? I don't know if it's really worth it. Kind of one of those things. I don't know, like, building all the things for it are worth it. I don't know. Let's do standby. Nope, smashing mode. Ow. Okay. Totally fine. I deserve that. There's one. Okay. Frick. I'm not... Brain's not working. So if you perfect, you get it. Got it. Okay. So there is a counter to it, but it's only like one. Yeah. Try it again. No. But perfect guarding is a really good idea. Disgusting. Here, and do this. Let me go upward swing. And do that. All right, I'm happy. So there is one counter to it, which is interesting. And I should really preface this that 0 guard up is in play. Maybe that'll change because it is weak, right? It is currently a weak strength monster thing. So that really could change upon guard up, right? I don't know. All right, let's move on to the next one. I feel there's a bit more to this, but I think there's a bit more feeling to this versus, say, like the Gunlance one we did, which we just finished. And if you want to watch that, you can go to the YouTube channel at Pegasus96 on YouTube. But oh, my stuff's done. I heard the air fryer go off. Okay, so with the sword and shield, I think combo-wise, it's kind of intuitive, right? Not kind of. It's pretty intuitive. It's pretty intuitive. I think the biggest thing though is just it's very open-ended. Very much do a lot of different things, and there's almost too many choices. This boy down. I wonder if I can get like enough jump master. Come here. Whatever. No, that's not gonna help me at all. Okay, no need to be rude to my cat. Ah, no. Whatever. You have wounds. You can take them. Come here. Fun. Yeah, and he's gone. Okay. Yeah, I may or may not be having a little bit of fun here. I might be. I wish I had a good way to engage in a level of debauchery, I guess? I don't know. See, he's going to sleep. But unlike my other weapons, I don't have a good charge attack. I don't have a good wake-up attack. Maybe I do, and maybe I'm just too smooth-brained to figure it out. But I don't feel like I have a good attack. Okay. Ooh, actually, I might. If I do this, I got one. No, let me have the tail. Oh, I was wrong. Nuts. Okay. I think while I was doing that, I have another weird one.
future generations of hunters. You have to be thorough.
Small movement when attacking with triangle and circle. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out later. A little bit more in-depth anyways. But I might be able to just kind of move around a little bit when making contact with stuff. So I have a little bit more sticking power. Stickability. I'm not like shoved into like, I get to attack. Oh no, he moved. Let me just pack up everything and relocate with him. All right. Sweet. Let's go. Let's get out of here. No, 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 no! 3 minutes for low rank? It's not bad. It's not bad. I am gonna keep going with the low rank stuff right now just to kind of get past the like fundamental stuff right now. Because I know I have this weird like, I don't know. Ick is not the right word, but that's the one that comes to mind. There's like a weird, I gotta get over the new car smell of the Sword and Shield.
Right.
There you go. That's how that boils down. All right, next one. Oh, get this one. Okay, let me go grab my plate of food, all right? And I will be right back. Okay. Let me do this. I'm gonna turn the camera off because I don't think you guys want to necessarily sit there and watch me shove my face. I don't know. I was trying to think of something. It's not. My brain's not coming up with the right answer. All right, every rose. I just realized too, the shorts got it as well. Boom. Nope. Fixed it. All my problems have been solved. All right, let's go
Commencing
secret.
quest now. Are you prepared?
I'm curious to see what it's going to be like trying to fight like the bigger boys. Because I mean, like, not necessarily the Arc Temper stuff, but like Jin Dahad. Jin Dahad's massive. He is not a small lad. And I currently am very tiny. No, no. No! I really thought I was safe. I really did. Oh, look at that. Okay, nope, stop. Now we get to do jumping attacks like. It's just into him. We did for 100 though. Nope. Ah! And upward bash. And meteor strike. Disgusting. I'm hitting the wrong move right now, and I can tell. Oh my god. Oops, 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 oops. Yeah, guess what? I have it again. And plunge that. Night. How about this? I missed. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't pick me up. Shit. Stop it. Okay. We're gonna sharpen. Just do a simple little sharpen here. Fine. That would have been a great time to hit it with a better attack. Ah ha ha, no. Certainly be able to do just a ass ton of damage, honestly. Okay, slide. No, you're moving way too far away. We need to stop this shit. Aha! Get blocked, idiot. Kill. No, stop. Done. Easy. I'm a little surprised at the sword and shield right now. It's not like I don't ever view like any weapon as like bad, right? But it is kind of surprising the amount of just pain that you can inflict with this thing. Because if we want, I could go through and socket a whole bunch of hammer skills and just ring the bell of everything that we come across. Or do like some big, huge like crit build, or, you know what I mean? And there's plenty of options too for us to proc status effects now with the whole like multi-hit stuff. Super great. I mean, honestly. If somebody did not know how they wanted to play Monster Hunter, I would honestly suggest Sword and Shield. Right? And it's purely because it gives them the biggest sandbox to play in. I still think, as far as like a pure defense type of play style, Lance is still your go-to, right? Just an absolute haymaker of blows, dual blades, right? But regardless, like sorry, I'm still like partially chewing down a waffle fry. It is like just such a hardcore jack of all trades. So like I've heard about it. I've played them. Hell, in some cases even lived by it. The whole jack of all trades thing. But I think a lot of games have the same problem that people do when they talk about jack of all trades, in that they just call it a jack of all trades, or they just say it's a jack of all trades. They don't finish the line at all, which is a jack of all trades is a master of none, but it's better than being a master of one. And with the way it's set up and the way it operates, it can literally do everything. And it's honestly very disgusting.
Can I help you with anything? Right.
I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see like something bigger. Like a bigger sword and shield. Or a sword and shield that could operate or like be charge blade side. Excuse me, I'm sorry for the pause. I'm just trying to shove a bunch of food in my mouth so we can get going with the next one. Okay, let's go. Oh, Mr. Monkey. Where are you at, Mr.
Let's
Monkey?
get on our way.
Ooh,
Those supplies will help us.
we're gonna really have to test.
Let's be sure to use them.
We're gonna have to test, I think, the Chotacabra weapon, because it's built like a mace. Also, Jindahad weapon as well. It's also built, but that's built like a flail, not a mace. It's a flail. But I wonder if they allow you to deal stun damage on the weapon attack. Nah, give me the honey. I'm not passing up the opportunity to gain more honey, ever. Oh my god, how far away is he? Good lord, he is buried back here in this forest. Ah yes, Mr. Monkey. Can I have a moment of your time, please? No. Ah, nuts. I wanted to backstab. Missed. Shit. Oh, I have a wound on his face. Give me the wound. Give me the wound. Give me the wound. Or not. That's cool too. Come here. Now what the? Nope. Hit him up. And put it down. I am not in the right direction to be doing this. He got me. He got me good, actually. Shit. Don't touch me. Cool. You do that. I'm gonna use an item. Yeah, I hit him with a little block. Thank you. What's your plan? Hash plan. Upward bash. And plunge. Upward bash. Hit him with a plunge. Nope. Upward bash. And hit with a plunge. Adorable. This is fun. Oh, no. Oh. There we go. Oh, I got him. Ha No. It's fine. It's fine. We can hop on the Sacred, get the hell out of here.
Put any materials I find into your field pouch.
Oh, thanks, Alma. Where you going, Mr. Mankey? What? That's embarrassing. Thank you. At least he didn't get too far. Except now. Oh. You. Okay, he didn't roar. I was expecting a roar. Come here. That's not it. And let's move. Moving time. Are we, where, what? Where are we going? Oh, here? Okay. Cool, have fun. Focus mode is so nice for this because I can move my shit around. That's embarrassing for you. That's embarrassing. Look at him. Got his ass in the air. All that sort of jazz. Okay. Switch the charging cable over. Cool. We done? Are we done with the outage? We're done with the outage. Cool. It only took X amount of hours. There is a piece of honey over here, and I want that. Then we can get the hell out of here. Oh, I get to lay back now. Get comfy. You know what I'm saying? All sorts of comfy. All right, grab all of our stuff. We might be able to move pretty quick through this. This might not take us long. We're gonna go through low rank so fast. All right, Alma, hit us with. Let's do this really quick. All right, Alma, let's go. Sansi surges. I don't know why that was so hard for me to understand what the word was. Come on.
Assassin Quest by order of the guild.
By order of the guild.
A supply shipment's come in. Hope to find something useful.
Maybe should we upgrade our weapons? Would now be a good time to upgrade stuff? I don't know. I don't know. It's Chada. Chikara. No, give me this. Perfect. Did not give me anything that I really needed and or cared about, but it's nice to have. All right. Hello, Sand Noodle. Are you ready to get flayed? That sounds bad. Come here. Oh, that's right. You're one that actually has a little roar to him. Nice miss. Nice miss, man. Okay. That's cool. Hi. Nope. Nope. No. Okay, I was doing really good at dodging. I wasn't even paying attention for that one. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, what if I do this? Okay. Dang. Chet. I don't like how specific I have to be with the attacks. All right, here we go. Nice. Nice try, idiot. Okay. I was able to block that? Well, that's cool. Whoops. Right, alright, have more. Have fun. And blocked? Denied. I went for the shield bash and not the frickin' block. Actually, that should have blocked it. To be honest, it should have blocked it. I gotta be careful when I'm doing that attack because my brain says, oh, just mash. Just mash, it'll work out okay. Thank you. Upward bash and plunge. Upward bash and plunge. Easy. Oh my god. No, you don't. just don't even try, please. Okay, and then plunging thrust. Schnit. Come here. You don't get away from me that easily. Okay. He does. He does get away with it. Ah, we got a tail to grab. Where tail? Tail's over here. Yes, my prize. Valahara tail. Don't need it, but I'll take it. I'll take the shit out of that tail. We need sharpening more than we need food or potion. So we'll just do that. And bash. And guess what? We do this. Nice. That worked out really well. Damn it. I love I have the ability to block those roars, but frick doing that. Have fun. Boom. All right, let's go. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not gonna work. There's no way that works. Come on. Yes. No. Get down. Have fun. Idiot. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. For sure. The sword shield's just clicking so on right now. For sure. It's kind of ridiculous, actually, how well it's going.
Good boy.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. I think what I'm going to try and do, right? Let's go look at just kind of some upgrade deals that we could go through and do. I wanted to try a paralysis one. I think paralysis is always like a super big win in terms of weaponry.
Yep.
Especially party content. Forge weapons, sword and shield. I want not Balahara. I want, where's it at? It's not Bone Tree. Jindahad, Arkveld, Bone Tree, Lala, really? Lala Barina, is it? Weird. Okay. Yeah, let's do this.
Alrighty. Perfection.
Yes, Bone Kukri. I want to upgrade this a little bit more.
Perfection.
Okay. Oh, but there's the Blasty Blast one. I really like Blast. We needed to try Chada. So I'm gonna just quick make one, right? Right.
I'm ready to work.
Requires materials in 500. That's what I want to do, right? Like require cost, forging. Yeah. Yes. I just don't want to, like,
Perfect.
upgrade the weapon. That's what I don't want. All right, so let's put that away. Let's go try the Chata Club thing at the training dummy. I don't think there's going to be the opportunity to get stun on the club itself. I'm hoping. Nope. It's definitely got some power to it, that's for sure. That's so cool to be able to move back and forth like that. Perfect rush. That'll do it. So you can actually do this. That's awesome. I did not see that actually. They're really trying to hold down on circle being like a super big winning deal. Okay, let me go and swap out our weapons. Because I wanted to try out the Hope Sword. Yes. I really want to try out the paralysis thing here. All right. Ah, okay. Doshaguma. Sick. Get to go deal in the flooded forest again. Because so my thought process right now, right, is primarily we have a certain amount of attacks and stuff, right, with certain pathways using the sword and shield. Okay, there's a lot of multi-attack sort of things. But my question is more of like, is my actual nuts? Okay. Yeah, is my actual nuts powerful enough to deal with this? Whoops. Hi. That ain't gonna do it. Hello. I'm fine. That worked out great. Oh no, it's an ad. I'm so sorry. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the heals. And we are going to leave. I'm so sorry for this, everybody. I did not realize this was happening here this quick. My brain was not operating. Alright. Let's go right here. We'll just take a pause. Don't worry. You're not gonna miss out on anything. Fishy. Dive in. I don't want to go this way. It's a shame to see brain not operating happens to us all. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is really sad to see what they've done with the frickin' underwater stuff. Very sad. No, I don't want this. Okay, so we're saying Cool. 49 seconds left. I guess now is a great time to ask, right? If you guys are curious about joining the offline discussion about these notes and stuff that I'm producing here, please feel free to enter in the Twitch, Kick, and YouTube chat !, Discord, and get a link. Join us. Have a grand old time. Have a great grand old time. Also, too, if you have a Twitch Prime sub that you haven't used yet, you can use it on this channel to get a free sub. It supports us, and it gets you the ability to skip ads, which is always an amazing thing. It is. All right. Yeah, see? Done. Darren did it. All right. Back to the hunt. Really curious if people turn their brains off when I start talking about the Discord and stuff. It's like, oh, he's shilling again. Uh-oh. Just turn that pesky ears off. Yeah, I was not in the right spot. Hello. Nice miss. Ah, wait a minute. Nah. Okay, it still works. It still works with Power Clash. Hello. Give me the wound. And bash. I was there already. I'm not doing it again. Hey, I appreciate it. No. Oh, nuts. Okay, let me have the... So now we got paralysis to work. You're not going to do anything. It's fine. Does it have a tail it can drop? Yes. Is it actually coverable? No. I don't care. And bada bing! And bada boom! Never mind. And what goes up? Must come down! We're gonna do this again! Boom! Come on, turn around. Nope. I think you missed. Oh! Oh! I almost had it! Amazing. We almost had it. Come on, come on. No, your orbit's stalled. Did you know that? I was aware. Oh, we're good. We're fine. And he does. Of course he does. Switch weapons faster. Never mind. Yeah, knock it off. All right, sharpen the weapon. Beautiful. Now we can head out. Fantastic. Hello! Yeah, I haven't blocked this time. I got the foot. No, I couldn't block in that move. So, perfect, or the assault rush thing, has to be done kind of like to completion sort of thing. You can't stop the perfect rut, whatever it's called. We'll figure it out here in a second. So let's carve him. Let's carve him. Do our due diligence, right? Fantastic. Okay. So if I'm here, right, and we go back, do this. You kinda can. You kinda can block. I wouldn't say it's great, but you have a pretty good opportunity to block mid-attack. It's not, it won't stop the attack, right? You do have to finish about 80% of the animation, but you can get the block in. So, here's what I'm thinking, okay? Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that, at least for me, okay? At least for me, I really do want to keep with offense on this weapon. Now, I think it would be hilarious if we could take our Lala weapon and increase the amount of paralysis and stun. I don't know how we're gonna do that. Oh, you know what? I bet we could do it with an Ardian weapon. Yeah, I bet an Ardian weapon would do it. Okay, just theory time. Okay, a little bit of theory time. Okay. The two main things you need to do. Oh gosh. Excuse me. Two main things you need to do on in Monster Hunter to like stop the monster is basically just stun it. Okay. That's kind of the main ways to do it. When you are stunning it or choosing to stun it, you have a couple different options. One, you can use paralysis. Two, you can use a trap. Three, you could use just stun damage using hammers on heads. Blunt force trauma to the skull, and that'll induce stun damage. We could combine all three on the sword, because the ability to stun with the shield's pretty good. It's not the greatest, you know, given the weapon, you know what I mean? But we do have paralysis that we can run slugger and stuff on the weapon, and I think we can actually have a pretty good opportunity to cave in some skulls. I can't do that yet here, but if we get to max level, we could socket. We can actually socket enough stuff. I don't care about the critical draw though. Okay, we're gonna run into this problem again. Everybody, I hate Monster Hunter Wilds and the fact that they put skills on weapons. I do. Because if you find a weapon that you really like, that weapon should not be rendered moot in these fights. What do I mean? Okay. As a person who likes being aggressive, right? Arc-filled weapon, right? 300 attack, 250 dragon, 0 affinity, white sharpness, 1, 2, 3 on the slots. It comes with guard. Okay. To me, as an individual who is using this weapon, okay, guard is not a priority skill at all. In fact, actually, if I were to choose this weapon, attack would be a really good option. Layer, burst, right? Guard is not useful. It has its uses, but as in a tier setting, right? Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. Tier 1 being priority. So like for Lance, offensive guard would be a priority on that weapon. Weakness exploit would be a priority. You know what I mean? Like skills that allow it to do its job better or allow you to fulfill the fantasy that the weapon is supposed to provide better, right? Guard's not that. Guard is not that. I would not guard much with this weapon because there's not a lot of opportunities for you with this weapon to guard effectively. You need to run guard up, right? Which you can do with the RNG talismans. You can do that, right? You can also socket stuff into it as well. But a key factor in the sword and shield is not the shield. The shield's there just like Gunlance. It's an added tool. Offensive guard would work. I'm down for that. I'm down to clown with offensive guard. Temporarily increases attack power after executing perfect time guard. I'm down. That's a good option, right? Guard, I don't see it. I don't see guard being very good because more often than not, you're going to want to utilize guard up over guard. And in order to get guard up, you kind of have like a good level of guard up. You can get max guard up, right, using skills and stuff like that. But just the part I hate about Monster Hunter Wilds, I think a portion of the skills that are pre-placed on these weapons do not do well. I think most of Sword and Shield running guard, I think, is kind of a waste because there's just not a lot there. What would I replace? What would I replace it with? Probably... Actually, I'm not against this. Temporarily increases your defense and the defense of those around you. Not against this. This one I would jam with. 100% I would jive with this. So much. But, you know, the offensive guard is good. Slick Blade, I don't see anybody running that skill. But, like, why not put, like, burst on these weapons? Or just a straight attack boost. I'm seeing either crit or guard. And I feel like that is such a weird combo of things. And I don't, again, I just personally speaking, right? Weigh in on this, please. But I just don't think that some of this stuff works well. Yeah, like this one you have Stamina Thief. Why can't we have a shield? Why can't we have one that has Sluggard? I think here's my final point. The idea of putting skills on these weapons, good idea. I like that. Okay, it gives people a reason to search things out even more. Problem. I don't think they put enough thought into the skills that go onto these weapons. Case in point, actually, you know what? You guys can help me with this. So we're gonna go with the top. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 8 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So out of 27 weapons, 8 of them have guard, and just guard. Take that back. A majority of them have guard. 8 of them have guard, okay? And it was 27. Just, I'm sorry, we're gonna crack out the calculator here really quick. That is not the correct answer that I was looking for. So 30% of the weapons in the sword and shield tree are or have guard. Okay, this is a raw attack weapon. This is an ice weapon. What other ice weapon do you have? You have Blaganga. Okay, Blaganga's got stuff. Critical draw on a -10 weapon. That is funny. What about... Where's another one? Okay, water. Mizune. I highly doubt anybody's going to use Mizune just in general, but where's another one? Okay, Balahara. Offensive guard. Right? There are other options and stuff, but I just don't care for it. I don't. I am going to actually build this, though. We're going to build the Balahara one. Having some sort of element bonus towards certain fights is going to be pretty big.
Look good. Alright. Perfection.
Okay. Can we do a raid out too?
Look good.
Let's do this.
Perfection.
Do I have enough stuff? I do not.
Ready to get to work?
Well, poo. That's alright. We'll get raid out stuff here in a little bit.
Now that's a good choice.
I don't have... We can't put skills on this yet, can we?
Anything catch your eye?
Doodly doodly doot. That will not upgrade. This can upgrade. Goes into Guardian Rathalos. See, I feel like Guardian Rathalos would be a good weapon to have. Master's Touch, a critical element, and then you just build a whole bunch of crit on this thing. I feel like it would work. To one extent. I don't know. But like weakness exploit, burst, and stuff like that, you can get a really high crit. And then Master's Touch, it just doesn't dull. Gives an 80% chance of no sharpness loss while active. Sounds great to me.
Look good. Alrighty.
Sounds
Perfection.
awesome to me. Alright.
You know where to find me.
Okay. Let's do... I'm trying to think here.
Yes.
Let's do one more. Uthdana. Yes. Alright. Here's the plan. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do one more hunt. Okay? We're going to do one more. Primarily just because we zipped through more sword and shield than I figured we would today. Apparently, I came prepared. Apparently, I was ready. Hello, you silly shit. As we sit here and beat the fish down, right? I do want to try building a couple of ideas. Okay? And it's gonna be a little weird to kind of think about it, but I think what we could do is actually, I am just getting slapped around so bad right now. But what I think we could do is try and play around with certain status ideas, maybe? I don't know if that is the right idea. But like certain build theories. Fun. We're done. So yeah, I think we should try and build a sword and shield that is paralysis, but like has the ability to stagger or to stun so much off of the brain can't thinky. But be able to stunned not just off of paralysis, but also with stun damage. I think that would be a funny idea. And wound. Done. Shit. Give me this one. No. Yes. And bash. And big bash. Give me the frickin' thing. Thank you. Yeah. Yep. I knew that was a bad idea. Hello. No, I turned. Like a doofus. Come on. Damn it. Still not there. Can you frickin' oot the nod at stupid, weird, really bits? Nope. Let me have it. I'm gonna have to try and figure out good situational things for the jumping attack. Drop something? That one. That's what he dropped. Oh, it's a heavy piercing pod. No! Just good one to have. Please hurry up. I don't think I'm able to... Actually, I was able to. Dang it. Whatever. Oh well. I don't need to use the environmental stuff that heavy or that much. It's fine without. Not really. But yeah, so like on the up and up, right? What is going to be like, what is the main thing to prioritize? What is the main thing to like try and like what's the main fallback, right? No, I need this one. So like when we're fighting the monster, okay, and I'm able to get up in the air, should I do the should I do the shield bash one? Should I do the plunge attack? And he's gone. Yeah, come on. Missed. Yeah, I did not. Get wrecked. Shit. Okay. We're here. Backed up. And he roars. And I'm gone. What is going on? Okay, we're fine. about this? Haha. No! I did not get out of the way far enough. No! That would have been so good! I don't think there is. Okay, that was close. And punch attack. And bonk? No bonk! Absolutely none. It was not allowed. And back up. We'll do this. Hit the big attack. Please don't hit me. Thank you. You suck. I want you to know that. That hurt. Oh, I ran out. Come on. And up. And got him. I landed. I can't believe I landed that, actually. He had that scar on his back. It's like, oh, if it works, we could wound him. We could get the wound off and get a whole bunch more damage for it. And it worked. We did it. Why? Because it's awesome. Or something like that. I don't know. All right, let's get the frick out of here. So, I understand what I said earlier about the whole guard thing. I need to calm down. There is some use for it. I just don't feel like in current Monster Hunter, right? Or maybe current Monster Hunter endgame philosophy, it's not a great one. It's not. And there's a really good reason why nobody is using a lot of those types of weapons in the end game, right? When you actually hit max, or you've done all the things to do and that sort of deal, you're not using those weapons. You know, people default to like Gogmazios and shit like that. You know, it's what's just gonna happen, fair and square.
Well, what can I do for
All
you?
right, actually, can I make anything with Uthana or no? There is nothing to make with Uthana parts. Interesting. Okay. Lava tree. We need mucus plus, which comes from high rank. So. Critical draw status. Okay. Yep, I get it.
You know where to find me.
All right. So. I think we're good. I think we're good for day one on Sword and Shield. There, for a quick recap, everybody, I understand like the notes and stuff today were kind of bare bonesy, but there's a lot to go over with Sword and Shield, I think, and we're just going to slowly unfold more and more and more. So, in the meantime, if you want to see what we have written down for notes and that sort of stuff, or maybe talk about some of the stuff, or go into more detail and debate about certain things, by all means, please, I'd appreciate it a lot, anyways, if you would join the Discord for the online discussions of the notes and stuff that can always take place every single day if you join !Discord in the chat. of whatever live streaming service you are currently using. On top of that, if you would be so kind, if you're on Twitch, please hit the follow button, hit the bell icon, and get notified when we go live over on Twitch. If you also have a Amazon Prime account, you subsequently have a Twitch Prime account, which gives you a free Twitch Prime sub. You can use that here on the channel and help support us over here. Immensely grateful. You can also skip ads if you're on the Twitch. And also, if you don't have that and you still want to support us, by all means, a normal sub is just as important. So, thank you regardless. If you're on Kick, you can follow, hit the bell icon, get notified whenever we go live over on Kick. You can also subscribe on Kick as well. Sorry you can't use your Amazon Prime account. Why? Couldn't tell you. If you're on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, get notified when we go live, whenever the VODs get posted, and whenever question come out for everybody to answer on the YouTube channel when I do posts and polls and everything else. I think that's everything. Next stream will be Sunday. This Sunday, upcoming Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I hope to see you there. We will be continuing Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Yes, it's going to be a grand old time. Darren, take care. Have a good one. Everybody, I appreciate it. There was a follow earlier. Give me 1 second. I need to say thank you. It was nuts. It doesn't say no. Oh man. Well, there was a follow earlier today on the Twitch channel. Thank you for that. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Okay, I think we're good now. I'm out of here. Take care. Have a good one. I'll see you on Sunday. Bye.